sold his construction company at 68 for $6 million, basically Bob the Builder, just with permits and lawsuits. After that, he spent 3 years watching his family transform into performing SEALs anytime money was mentioned, and finally decided there was something he wanted to fix. At Thanksgiving, he made an announcement that paralyzed everyone. I've distributed my inheritance. Each of you has an amount allocated, but if you bring me a gift this Christmas, your inheritance amount changes. My Uncle Peter went pale. Changes how? Changes. That's all I'm saying. The family group chat exploded before dessert ended. He's testing if we're materialistic, my cousin Meg wrote. Bringing gifts means we get less, or nothing, Peter added. Remember when he cut out Aunt May for that expensive watch? My sister Beth created a poll. Who's bringing gifts? 0 yes votes. Nobody brings anything, Meg declared. We can't risk it. They were so terrified of losing money they hadn't earned that they'd show up to Christmas like strangers at a business meeting. What are you bringing? Beth called me 2 weeks before Christmas. I haven't decided. Andrea, we all agreed. Don't be stupid. I didn't agree to anything. She hung up. I'd been getting Grandpa Christmas gifts since I was 9. Bad drawings, clay ashtrays, later biographies of builders he admired. Last year, a vintage level from 1952. The gifts were never obligation. They were about paying attention to someone I cared about. By Christmas Eve, the family had their strategy, meaningful gestures that technically weren't gifts, photo albums, homemade coupons, a video montage. I walked in carrying a wrapped package. The silence was instantaneous. Peter intercepted me. Andrea, don't. You'll ruin this for everyone. Then bring something yourself. I handed Grandpa the package. Inside was a leather journal filled with photographs I'd collected over 6 months. Buildings he'd constructed over 40 years. Apartment complexes, office buildings, the elementary school I'd attended that he built in 1987. Last page, you built structures that housed lives. That's worth remembering. He looked up. You knew what this could cost you? Yeah, but some things matter more than protecting an inheritance I haven't earned. Meg's voice cracked. This is manipulation. You care about money. I care about him. Those aren't the same thing. Grandpa asked everyone to leave except me. They think I'm testing obedience. I'm testing courage. He handed me an envelope. Don't open this until I'm gone. Grandfather Bob died a few months later. Heart attack in his workshop. The will reading was nuclear. Peter, $10,000. Peter's face went white. Beth, $10,000. Beth frowned, confused. Meg, $100. Almost everyone who stayed empty-handed got $10,000, except Meg. Andrea, $3 million, plus the commercial properties on 5th Street, plus the vintage tool collection. The remaining inheritance will be donated to organizations supporting vocational training and construction apprenticeships. Chaos. She broke the rule, Peter was screaming. It changed from the baseline amount to her actual inheritance, the lawyer said calmly. He handed me a letter. He requested you read this aloud. To my family who came empty-handed, I told you bringing a gift would change your inheritance. You heard threat. It was opportunity. Baseline amounts were symbolic. If you'd brought a gift, your inheritance would have changed to its full value. Peter, yours was $850,000. Beth, $940,000. Meg, you already received exactly what you showed you valued. You chose financial safety over emotional courage. Those amounts now go to charity. To Andrea, you brought me a $60 gift that took 6 months to create, knowing it might cost you everything. Your inheritance isn't a reward. It's me investing in the only person who showed up as themselves. Grandpa Bob. Silence. Then Beth. We could have had millions if we'd brought a card. If you'd shown you cared more about him than money, but you couldn't. Peter hired 3 lawyers. All said the will was airtight. Meg texted months later. I thought it was a typo. It wasn't. I really got $100. I didn't respond. I just shown up authentically while everyone else calculated angles. I paid off my student loans, invested the rest, and kept my life exactly the same. That bothered my family more than the will ever did.